TechEd this week, busy discussing our latest release of Control Point 4.6. This was released 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's been hugely well received by our large enterprise customers, just making the whole concept of governance scalable and allowing them to define their policies across their entire SharePoint platform. What we're also seeing is even for smaller medium-sized enterprises, Control Point giving them the ability to really control the administration of their SharePoint platform. So with this release, we've launched the Governance Policy Manager. So this allows you to centrally define your policies and then push those out across any number of sites and content across the environment. So specifically, we're looking at controlling quotas across the sites, ensuring that auditing is configured correctly across specific sites where you need to track content changes, and things like down on document libraries, ensuring that the correct settings are applied, such as versioning and all the kind of common list settings that you want to enforce.
So one thing that I love is actually helping customers solve issues and solving their problems. I had a recent customer in the pharmaceutical space that purchased Control Point about 2 weeks ago. The reason why they purchased it is because they actually keep all their ingredients and recipes on SharePoint, and there's no way of tracking who has access to what. So they purchased Control Point to be security trimmed and help the organisation, from a governance standpoint.
From a migration standpoint, we've seen an increased number of users whereby the deadline of the actual migration is being driven by the business rather than IT. Our ability to actually analyse, plan and then migrate their SharePoint environment to 2010 has been of massive help to a number of customers, and they're fully thankful for everything we do to manage them through that process. From a file share perspective, file load has enabled a huge amount of customers who have had a huge amount of data, many terabytes, to get that data up into SharePoint and preserve all the metadata that they've got intact, and then effectively map content to custom content types in their SharePoint deployment.
So governance is really poorly defined in a lot of organizations. A lot of people are having difficulty defining, like, how do I move from these high-level thoughts about corporate governance and IT governance down into what am I actually doing, what's actionable on a day-to-day basis. So some of the things that we do with our products is help people to define this. Whether an organization has clearly defined policies and how they want SharePoint managed, to organizations that frankly are learning as they go, as they're deploying and rolling that out, they're figuring, here's policies that we need to put in place. And Control Point is a great product to allow that for that ad hoc assignment of governance policies and rules.
So TechEd is a great opportunity for us at Axceler to meet our customers and partners, get some good feedback from our customers, see how they're using the product, get some real life scenarios and understanding about how they're using our solutions to really help manage SharePoint.
Axceler is well known in the industry for making solid products, but also for having gold standard support. We have the #1 administration and governance product on the market. We also have the most comprehensive migration solutions in the market.